It's your boy DJ Wolf. Hey, I got a couple of things on my mind. First thing is, I kind of feel that, of course, I went off earlier on the podcast this morning. I posted. It was a special, I did a second special episode this morning. And that one I got like probably almost 100 views on it already since this morning. I don't know how many I got now. Last I checked about an hour and a half ago, it was 81 views. So, and basically it was posing the question: Trump is president. Why? And I'm still asking myself, almost 24 hours later, why? You know, I know part of the reason why, because a lot of our people were duped into thinking, okay, don't vote for Hillary Clinton because Hillary Clinton had a problem with emails. Yet, 2 times, the Justice Department let it go. They said, hey, we didn't find anything. Because you were getting wrapped in the psychological thing about the fact that she was no good just because of that. And even though they didn't prove anything, they had you thinking, oh yeah, she's no good. So what happened, like my son, he called me yesterday, told me that he voted for Gary Johnson. And I'm like, Gary Johnson, why would you put your vote on somebody nobody even knows about? I understood his frustration. Well, I know Clinton, she ain't no better than Trump. I said, okay. But I think between the lesser of 2 evils, she would have been better to me than Donald Trump. That's just my take on it. That was a psychological thing to get people to... here's what it was. Again, the reason that they actually played that game was to fuck with your head because they knew that Hillary Clinton was leading in a lot of the polls. So, to bump up Trump, so to speak, they had to throw that monkey in the wrench to make you think that, oh, she's really bad. She got all these additional emails, and they didn't find anything on this shit. There was not one email that could tell you that criminalized her. Not one! Okay? That's just to sway the voters over again, to make you think that if they're both bad, your only option would be Donald Trump if you didn't want to vote for her. See? So that played both sides in favor of Trump, because since you had a lot of people saying they didn't want a woman running the country as president, particularly her, on one hand, they said, well, then we'll vote for Trump. On the other hand, you have people who normally would have voted Democratic or Independent would vote for somebody like Gary Johnson or the other woman. I keep forgetting her name. But anyway, and that's what happened. Either the votes went to Trump or Hillary lost a lot of potential voters that would have normally voted for her. And they ended up voting for somebody else. So it built him up. On one hand, it was a failsafe for him. It built him up on one part, and on the other part, it caused her to lose voters at the same time. Either way, it wasn't going to go wrong for him. And like I said before, that thing about her having all these additional email problems that they found was inconclusive was nothing more than a setup. That's why they brought this second investigation in a week before the election. It was a complete setup. Took, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, ran amok. They did all of this shit. And they know it. That's all this bullshit was about. This fool here, man. That's all this bullshit was about from the get-go. That's all this bullshit was ever about. Oh, bro, you ain't gonna be running up on me like that. I don't know these people with these drivers so bad. So It's just, I don't know, man. It's just kind of like, it was kind of ironic because he was just hauling ass. I was thinking about the cop this morning who was speeding up, and right after he got past me, he just stopped. He just turned off his siren. It was didn't understand that. Somebody was saying, well, maybe he got caught off the last minute. But it's kind of weird that you sped up throughout, weaved out all that traffic, and didn't do it in the middle of traffic, but you did it after you got out of traffic. You know. So anyway, you know what? Don't care. But I was wondering about what now. You know. The 8 years that the things that President Obama did put in place now is going to be gone, including Obamacare. Whatever was working for people who actually were able to use it, now they won't have it. Although there had already been rumored that Obamacare was going to go up 25% next year anyway. Yep, that was already planned. So, but whatever things we're going to be able to, that might have been able to carry over to the Clinton administration, is no longer going to happen. Donald Trump is already talking about making sweeping changes after he gets in office. Some I can't even comment on because I don't even know what specifically he's going to be doing, but we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, his wife, who you know what, she can't barely speak a word of English, and I don't think she has a clue to half the stuff she'd be doing anyway. That's another whole story. You know. And I'm going to get back on this guy who actually responded to me earlier. He made a really nasty comment to me on my YouTube page regarding the Trump as president. Why? He just got really indignant. I'm gonna get in his ass. So get ready, fool. You know. But otherwise, subscribe. Try. You might like it. You know. What I don't like is the fact that we got a guy who's in office right now who just got elected, who has absolutely no political experience, none whatsoever. Not even a stretch. Not even a stretch. You know. Yet they criticize Obama for only having 2 years experience as a senator. Ain't that a bitch? Y'all criticize President Obama having 2 years experience as a senator. Yet President Obama was a Harvard graduate, and he was a professor that taught law. Yeah, that's right. And you criticize him? Trump didn't even graduate college. You know? I don't even think he went to college. But I'm not totally sure. I think he did go to college. I think he dropped out. But anyway, so to make a long story short, and the fact that right now he's up on he has a couple of lawsuits and a rape charge against him right now. It's supposedly currently pending. But since he become president, chances are they'll probably drop all that shit anyway. And the fact that he'll be having the full support of Congress behind him because it's all Republican all the time. You know, I'm like, this is unfucking believable. You know, this old saying goes, Burger King used to say back in the day, have it your way. And sure enough, he just may be doing just that. You know? What I don't really get is the fact that guys like Trump can get away with this stuff. He'll get all the support he needs from Congress. They won't give him no drama. But you know, on the other hand, he's going to be able to get them whatever they want to. You know why? He was the guy they wanted in office. And I was thinking of something else. There was an article said about Trump's secret voters. And I'm sure those voters were part of the Koch brothers regime. I'm sure of that. You know, they tried to downplay it a while back, but I'm sure they were part of it. And I'm sure there were a number of GOPs that were too, even though they tried to pretend like, oh, we don't want Trump in office, we don't like him, blah, blah. Yeah, you guys are part of the secret party that actually helped get Trump elected. Oh, I'm sure, I'm totally sure of that. Y'all talked all that bullshit about, oh, how much y'all hated Trump, yet he got in. You know, the same party who actually gave him the nomination. Interesting. But yeah, all of a sudden these Republicans don't like him. Now I heard that those very Republicans that didn't like him before the election love him now since he won and got the Republicans back in power, total power. Well, they was already in Congress anyway, but now they have full power along with the Republican president. So yeah, they're in full swing. They feeling themselves now. You know. But seriously, this guy, which I still don't understand how the hell a guy like Donald Trump talking about build walls across Mexico, disrespecting Mexicans, African Americans, women, gay people, you name it. Yet he won. He won 284 electoral votes. Can you believe that bullshit? Yeah. He went well over it. The same guy who wants to deport immigrants and a moment's notice. The same guy who wants to incorporate stop and frisk, who had no problem doing that. He's also the same guy who said he would throw Hillary Clinton in jail. Yep. And this is the guy that's going to be president of the United States, effective first of the year. That's scary. And unfortunately right now, that's the current world that I live in. Wow. Alright guys, that's all I got for right now. This is DJ Wolf. I may be doing another show. I know I'm going to do one tomorrow. Probably Friday. I'll probably do a show right through the weekend. Stay tuned. Thanks for following me. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Appreciate your views today. I think I was up to about 81 views. Thanks for everybody. And don't forget to subscribe to me. All right. Right here on For All to Hear TV and Spreaker Radio. All right, guys. Appreciate it again. You can reach out to me. DJ Wolf Online at yahoo.com. For All to Hear on Twitter. For All to Hear TV on YouTube. And, of course, my Facebook pages, DJ Wolf Live. Okay, guys? That's all I got for right now. I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. Between now and right through the weekend, I'll be putting out additional shows talking about this bullshit. All right? Talk to you guys later.